Let me ask you a rhetorical question. Have you ever been in a room full of people and still felt kind of alone, per se? Have you felt that quiet, lingering feeling that you're present but you're not really seen? Well, let me tell you that the need to belong theory explains exactly why that happens. It says that people need real, close connections and relationships to feel happy and complete. Now, it's not just small talk with strangers or quick little gestures from classmates. To truly feel like you belong, you need meaningful conversations and strong emotional connections with one another. That is very important. So, as a substitute teacher, I step into different classrooms all the time, whether I'm literally in a classroom or I'm in the hall. I have to deal with a lot of people. I'm often there for a day or two throughout the week. If I'm lucky, 3. But during those days, I do the usual. I give instructions and I keep things running. I manage their behavior to the best of my ability, but most of those interactions are all task-based. So, it's rare that I get to build any real emotional connection with the students or even just fellow employees. And unless I've subbed for that class before, I'm mostly just the sub, seen as a free day. So, there have been days where I've felt a little out of place. The students have already had their routines, jokes, and everything with their trusted teacher. Even though I'm actively part of the learning environment, it still feels like I'm just watching from the sidelines. Or, in this case, watching from the front of the classroom. So, I think the reason why is simple. Real connections take time and consistency, 2 things I don't always have in my role. I'm always one place or another, back and forth. Even if I'm trying to be friendly or engaged, I'm still seen as a temporary figure. The gap between casual interaction and emotional closeness is exactly what the need to belong theory is talking about. Being around people isn't the same as connecting with them. This experience opened my eyes to see how others might feel in similar roles. For example, new employees trying to learn names, transfer students walking into classrooms mid-year, or even people who just moved to a new city. They're surrounded by people, but on the inside they still feel lonely. Not because they're doing anything wrong, but because they haven't had the chance to form real bonds yet. It reminded me of how important it is to create welcoming, inclusive spaces. The need to belong theory shows up in the classroom all the time, especially at the beginning of the school year. I see that students just don't want to do their work. They want to feel noticed or included. And when I take time to actually talk with them to show that they matter, they respond. Which, getting certain students to respond when you need them to may be a little difficult, but as you see them more and more throughout the year, it gets a little easier. They pay attention more and they try harder because at the end of the day, it's not just about the lesson, it's about feeling like they belong. And that's what matters. Make everyone feel included. So, with that, I want you to make a new friend and hopefully change their inclusion space. So, thank you.